Hello everybody, welcome back to RealTechniques. I'm Nick and today I'm going to introduce you to the new RealTechniques concealer brush. So here you have the new concealer brush. You can see it's got a lovely angle so it fits perfectly under the eyes and around the nose. It's also great for doing a little bit of contouring down the nose as well. Let me show you. So I'm just going to take my brush and I just popped a little bit of concealer that is the perfect colour for me on the brush, and I'm just going to easily sweep that under my eye on both sides. And you can use both sides of the brush for this. Fits in perfectly and just wipes it on. The great thing about this brush is it's firm enough that it can really work your product in. It's not so soft that it doesn't even move it around. So it's firm enough without being too hard that it really blends products in beautifully. So I'm using the whole side of the brush to wipe the product in, and then where I want to blend it and soften it a little bit, I just take the tip and just buff it over the top of it. So it just softens the edges by buffing it in. Now if you're like me and you get really dark in these very corners, I'm just going to take my brush and I'm going to dip it in my product, in my concealer, so the very tip is dipped in, and I'm just going to push that onto the area where I'm darkest. I'm ignoring the rest because I have slight fine lines and I don't want them to pick up the product and when I smile crease. So where I'm darkest, I'm taking that product just in there. I'm then going to take a little bit of product on my concealer brush using the tip again, and I'm going to get right in my nose here. Especially in the winter months where we get a little bit of red around the nose, and then just flick outwards so it looks almost airbrushed. It gets into every little gap. Now I'm also a little bit dark just in this very corner of my eye, so I'm going to get the brush and I'm going to get a little bit of product on the very tip here, and that's going to just sit in there and get rid of that darkness that makes me look tired there. The great thing is you can let the brush do the work for you. And the fact that the bristles are synthetic means that it cleans up beautifully every time. I'm then going to take a slightly darker colour concealer. I'm just going to run that down my nose so that if you do want to contour your nose, this is the perfect brush for that as well. So take it down. And then pull backwards. So just making that nose look a little bit thinner if you want it to be. You can take a little bit on the end of the nose if you want it to look slightly shorter. And then I'm going to take a much lighter colour and just using the same brush but the very tip, run that down the centre of my nose. And then soften that so that they all blend together. I'm going to run a little bit of the concealer brush with a lighter product just through my brow bone. It is just the perfect denseness to the bristles to really blend and make everything look airbrushed and like there's nothing there. So there you have the new RealTechniques concealer brush. I hope you enjoy it, guys. If you found a different way to use it, which you absolutely love, please let us know in the description box so we can share it with everyone. Take care, have a nice day. Bye.